I get asked this question a lot. So today I decided to delve into it and then try and see if I can give the best answer possible to this question that I mostly or I usually get asked. So today we are going to talk about why skimming, or why do my house need skimming, or why do your house, or why do I have to spend money on doing skimming in my building project. So before I go on, I would like to clarify or differentiate between skimming and then painting. So skimming is different from painting. Painting is also a different work on its own, and then skimming is also a different work on its own. So why skimming? Most people feel like, oh, I don't really see the need for me to do the skimming, or I am not convinced enough to go for the skimming. And why not just go straight and do my normal painting in my house after the walls are plastered? Maybe after my plastering, they are smooth and they are nice. So why do I have to spend money on doing skimming in my house again? So this is where I come in. So skimming actually is like a modern way of painting your house. Yeah, I would say it's a modern way of getting your walls to be so beautiful and so nice after doing your painting. So skimming is, it actually complements or like it helps the your final painting work to look beautiful for you, or to look how exactly you want it to be. So yeah, so let me tell you the reason why you need, or your building actually need the skin. When they are done with the plastering, when you stand afar, or let's say if you are standing by the plastering, you might think, oh, the plastering is nice, it's looking straight, everything is nice. So I don't. There's no need for me to do any skimming or anything before painting it. So mostly when your plastering is done, this is how they actually turn out to be. So they are not that smooth. Most plastering that are done, they are mostly like this. So that's where you need the skimming to be able to fill in all those holes and lines in on the wall before you do your final painting. That's where you can get your wall to look as smooth as you want it to be, and then as beautiful, as colorful, and it will be more brighter. It will make your painting work stand out. Basically, that's the whole point of the skimming work. It makes your what do you call it, your painting work to stand out. You will see your colors become more vibrant, and then if it is white, you will see it to be white. If it is yellow, you see it to be yellow. If it is ash color or whatever, or gray color that you have painted, the colors will come out and they'll stand out. So that's basically, or that's the most basic way and reason, the most basic reason why we do the skimming. Yeah, so skimming is a bit expensive. I won't lie, skimming your building project is not cheap at all. It's very expensive. It's even expensive than painting sometimes. But once it is it is a finishing work that you are doing in your building project, you have to make sure you do it. You don't have to pay much attention to the cost involved. As you can see, this is how your painting turn out to look. This is just even the first coating of this particular painting work here, and you could see the colors are also really looking vibrant already. You could see that the wall are looking very good, even though this is just a first coat of painting. So just imagine when the second coat come, how beautiful this whole thing will be looking like. So yes, doing skimming for your building project. Someone asks, is it really necessary? I would say yeah, it is very necessary because it also beautifies your room, since it is also part of a finishing work. You don't have to disregard it or ignore it at all whenever you are doing your building project. You have to make sure you make accommodation or you make a budget for that one also, because if, as I said earlier, it is expensive. Doesn't mean that you can't afford it. Once you start doing your or start to do your POP ceiling, you have to also budget it, and then make it a point to add it to this to your POP ceiling work, so that as soon as your POP is done, then your wall skimming too will be also done by the same POP guys or the same person doing your POP work for you, because normally the POP guys are the ones that do the skimming work perfectly, but mostly these painters don't really know how to do the skimming unless the person is a POP guy who does or who also works or who do painting work as well. So they normally do, or we normally do the skimming perfectly for you. Kumasi kuna wako. Raviga. Raviga. So yeah. Swimming station now.